I snuck in late at night to check on Leon and caught him climbing all over the rocks, maybe crab hunting. When I asked him about it, he said, "Nah, man, I was just checking on your little crabs to see if they're okay." I'm not sure if I believe him. It's feeding time, and Leon knows it's feeding time, so he goes after one of the glass shrimp, either because he's in the mood to eat, or he's telling the glass shrimp to get away from his food that he knows is about to drop down. Leon's spewing plenty of crumbs for the giant clams and for the glass shrimp to clean up later. There are times when Leon actually gets mad at me or irritated with me. These times are mostly when I put a camera down into his space, his turf. The camera has nothing to do with food, and it's not a shape or an object that he likes, so he doesn't want it in there. He probably does actually see it as paparazzi. What I'm learning too is when Leon bulldozes sand, it can have a few meanings. And one of those meanings is he does it when he's not happy with me, or when he wants something to go away. It's a very clear communication. There's a different intensity to it than when he's building a bed or covering something up to save for later. Watch this too though. Leon and I have a few greets or secret handshakes that we do. I tap the glass, and I always tap 3 times for consistency. Leon taps back sometimes. Watch Leon's mouth whiskers when I tap here. Right now they're still. And when I tap 3 times, they start moving fast, a bit like a dog wagging its tail. Leon absolutely knows my taps, and he responds to this. Though he gets mad at me sometimes, Leon is definitely my buddy, and he understands my communication. What's up, man? What's up? As you might have noticed, we have a lot of mouths to feed around here, and we watch our budget. So we like finding offers and opportunities on essentials like gas, groceries, and restaurants. The Upside app helps us with this, whether we're local or traveling. Top earners on Upside are getting as much as $300 cash back every month. Just load the Upside app to your phone and start earning on essentials you buy anyway. There are over 100,000 gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants on the Upside app, ensuring that cash back is always just around the corner. It's real cash back, no confusing rewards, points, or credits. It's actual money you can transfer straight to your bank account. I was able to get 98 cents a gallon cash back for my gas at Racetrack. Top Upside earners are making as much as $300 a month. To find out how much you could earn, click on the link in the description to download Upside and use the code BRANDWOOD to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. Or even easier, scan the QR code here to claim this offer. Download the free Upside app and use the code BRANDWOOD and start earning on essentials you buy anyway. The other day I made the trip back to North Carolina to hang out with my sons and check back in on the all-new Jellyfish warehouse since my son moved. As soon as I walk in the door of my son's mad lab, I'm greeted by a huge tank of sea nettles. These sea nettles pack the third most powerful sting of all jellies on the east coast of the U.S. First is the man of war, second is the Atlantic box jelly. At feeding time, several of these nettles got their stinging tentacles tangled together while they were all latching onto the same food. My son reaches in and casually untangles the bunch. I'm suspecting he's somehow immune to their sting by now. I'll do some stuff, but I'm not doing that.
I want to see something really wild. This one has a Siamese twin growing on it.
Wow.
It's got its own set of tentacles.
Jellyfish of many types and sizes. Very young sea nettles. A pair of beautiful mushroom jellyfish, rows of polyp tanks, baby marble jellies from Brazil, Leon has been living with me for 2.5 years now, but I won't claim to understand everything he does. Here at feeding time, I drop him in a few things from a variety food pack. He takes the clam in the shell over to the side and stores it. Then goes back and picks up a clam that's out of the shell and eats that. I'm guessing he's storing the clam in the shell for later. I don't know why he chose to save that one. Maybe it seemed fresher to him since it was still in the shell. We all have chores, or most of us do, and some of them aren't enjoyable, particularly with a lot of animals, like cleaning up cat puke. I just don't enjoy it. Getting up early in the morning to feed your cats isn't always as enjoyable as you'd like it to be. But feeding Leon and feeding the 125-gallon rescue aquarium, to me, are always enjoyable chores. I love doing them. If you're new to this series, all of the sea creatures in this 125-gallon aquarium were rescued or just emerged from sticks, wads of sea debris, and shells that washed up onto the beach. This porcelain crab is just fascinating to me. This new anemone that popped up is looking amazing. The crab living under this coral is constantly building a wall of shells here, and it piles them on top of the sea squirt. I pull the shells away so the sea squirt can eat, and the crab builds it back. This is a constant thing. Jett, the three-legged rescue kitten, is finally well again and feeling 100%. It's great to hear his energetic thumpity-thump down the hall again. Some nights it sounds like there's a pirate in the house. His sister Sydney has the most impressive fluffy tail in the house. It took Jett a while and 2 vet visits, but he did beat whatever that evil was trying to take him down in the last episode. Survive and thrive. Roo, aka Rudy Roo. Okay, here's a funny Bobby the Karate Cat story. One time when I was traveling between South Carolina and Georgia, I had Bobby in the car with me, and she climbed up on the dash while I was driving and pooped on the dash. I had to let it sit there right up on the dash in front of me until I could find a rest stop. Not an enjoyable chore. Absolutely not. kitten's feral mother Freya is looking good and doing well. This cat that joins her for dinner a lot seems to be sticking around. The 5 little rescue chicks are growing really fast. So far, we're getting a hint that at least one is a little rooster. It's been practicing its fighting techniques with the other chicks, primarily this brown one. Though the brown one has a lot of characteristics of a hen. Maybe she's a hen that just doesn't take much crap. When we were kids, my brother and I used to fight like that. We would go junkyard dog on each other and start throwing shovels and stuff at each other. Not good. Glad we never landed any of those dangerous blows. So we've been keeping this one little confirmed rooster separate. We'll see how many others show up as roosters over the next few weeks. We don't need any octagon cage matches around here. Not quite sure what to do with these 5 chicks the universe gifted us. I did the first thing that came to mind. I started building them a nice, safe chicken coop. I tried to make it as secure as possible to keep predators out. Chickens scratching. It's basically like they're playing lottery scratch-off tickets all day. Scratch. Did I win anything? No. Scratch. Did I win this time? Yeah, I won a worm. While the chicks are digging, I'll join them and dig up some worms for my buddy Leon. You never know what you'll scratch up. Like this cool salamander. Of the 550 known salamander species around the world, 77 of those types are found here in my area. I don't think Leon would eat this 1,000-legged worm. Well, okay, I bet he would. I find a lot of worms dried up on the cement here, particularly in the summer. Something always finds them and eats them, though. Mother Nature is efficient. I haven't been hand feeding Leon much lately, so we're both out of practice. Yeah, definitely. A glass shrimp and a giant clam wait patiently for some crumbs, and Leon will definitely spew some. The koi love it when we all have shrimp. They get the shells, tails, and any leftovers. This strange creature has just shown up in Leon's aquarium. I can't tell if it's an anemone growing or what it is yet. If you know, please tell us all. So far, Leon isn't showing any signs of molting again yet. It's been a year and 2 months since his last molt, so I'm keeping a curious eye on that situation. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and share it with other friends you think might like meeting Leon and following his journey. I'll have a follow-up video very soon, and we'll also take a tour of one of the largest public aquariums in the world and see if we can find any of Leon's family there. It is amazing. We'll see you soon.